Welcome to this episode of Tea and Talk Time. I was trying to record a day with my sister, and it doesn't look like the audio kicked in, and I'm having a heck of a time trying to figure out how to get the pieces of video together. So this is going to be a hodgepodge, but we'll see what we can do here. This is going to be choppier and all get out. But here is how it started. And I will go ahead and hit play over here if I can. This is when we first started out. Now, unfortunately, okay, how do I stop it? Unfortunately, I thought I had stopped the recording, but I didn't. To the end and show surprise. And that's where that one ends. So that's one snippet. Like I said, this is going to be choppy. So, that's not the right screen. So now I got to go find where the other videos are. And that's why this is going to be a hodgepodge. Aha! Okay. So then the next video, what we did was, I picked my sister up. Sorry. I picked my sister up. She wanted to go to Barnes & Noble. So we got to Barnes & Noble, and that's when, surprise, they had still been recording even though I had put the thing down. So I think I have to capture it first. Excuse me. No, I don't, because here's the display. So if I play it here, see, I'm still figuring it out. So if I hit play here, it should come up, and surprise, surprise, there we are, walking through the parking garage. And either you can hear what I'm saying or I'm just talking to myself. We are at Crocker Park, and I'm spending time with my sister. There's a lot of construction going on. So hey, I got the video of it anyway, as shaky as it is. And these youngins, they can do this drop of a hat. When we were approaching Barnes & Noble, and I was going to try to get them in the background, so you're going to see me turn around here in a minute. And my sister, once she gets an idea where she's going, she just takes off. Okay, so that's the end of this one. That's the end of that one. And in case I was talking over myself talking, I'm very talented that way. We went to Crocker Park, which is in Westlake, I believe, is what it's called. It's down the road for me. And it's a nice area that they built up, and it's got all kinds of stores and stuff. What am I doing here? I am getting out of this and going to another one. Let's see. I believe it is this one where Yeah, that's part of Crocker Park. And there's Barnes & Noble right behind me, and I dropped the phone, and boy, that was quick. So that was educational, wasn't it? You got to see a lot of stuff there, didn't you? Okay, so the next one, that's that. This one. This one is inside. And I'm cockeyed. But we all knew that. Oh, that goes back. That doesn't rotate. At one point, I saw how you can rotate this. I don't know why it got on that position. And we're looking for the cookbook section. We had just walked in the store, and I was saying things like, I was saying things like, you know, the brick and mortar stores just are going out of style these days. You know, it would have been nice to take you on the trip. And I won't know if I'm talking over myself until I play this back. Well, that's aggravating. But you can see it's 2 stories. We're heading for the escalators because the cookbooks are up on the 2nd story, 2nd floor. We will fast forward through this. And I thought I was being informative. And don't look that way to me. It was a great idea, but my follow-through just isn't all that great. So we'll check here, see what this one is. At least we're not cockeyed. That's where the cookbooks are. And my sister is an avid reader. She has a Nook. What's the other one called? Or does she have the Kindle? Whichever one you can get at Barnes & Noble is the one that she has. She's very much into... She doesn't do it as much as she used to, but she's very much into Asian cooking, and she likes to play in the kitchen. And her son, Christopher, he's very much the same way. He does a lot of cooking and stuff. So let's see, that was that one. Let's see what this one is. There we are, going down the escalator, and the lady behind us, she looked up what it was that Sandy was looking for and determined that you have to order the one online, and the other one won't be coming out until October or November or something. So it was disappointing for her because she hates to leave the store and not get anything. Especially when, you know, you're looking for one thing in particular. So then from there we went to get something to eat. We went to Yum! Red Robin. I was trying to see if we can get both of us in the shot, but like I said, I'm still learning all this stuff. Yum! I love their fish and chips. And I just said, catch you later. Bye. In case the audio doesn't come through. I may have to just do this a couple times, which I really don't have the energy for. I'll just check and make sure I'm still recording in case I can save this. Okay, that was that picture. So we'd already started eating. Is that a picture? Ah, yeah, that's a picture of my food. I'd already started eating it. So let's get to the next video where I actually, let's get to the next video, period. Oh, that's Sandy eating. Yeah, we'll play this. Ooh, audio. So I'm halfway through my meal. It's good. And Sandy decided to get the same thing. And plus we're talking about church and we're talking about lots of things. So we'll catch up later. Now that was cockeyed, and I don't know why. I don't understand what I'm doing wrong with some of this stuff. Let's see what the next one is. It's no audio. I had dropped Sandy off, so I'm on my way home. I wanted to try to do all of this on video and not have to do a live recording part. But obviously, that ain't going to be how it is. So let's see what the next one is. I think, aha. Well, I might as well do this all now. When I got home, I wanted to show My Little Pony, which is Sahara. She's my new doggie. New to me. I have known of her for a couple years. We rehomed her. Is that the right way? I don't know. So, let's see if I hit play here. Oh, I didn't hit play on the other one. Is that that's a JPEG? Here we go. This is me and how she greets me. As you can tell, we need a lot of work done on our place, but hey, it's home. I think the way that I have this plugged into the camera, there's my baby. There's my little pony. And there's my kitty cat off in the side. I don't know if you can tell or not. There she is. Look at her. Now, I call her My Little Pony because she's bigger than what Tramp was. And her long legs just remind me of a colt. And Jeff calls her Prancer because that's what she does. She prances when she's ready to wants to go outside or something. I think she was waiting for Jeff. Must have left not too long ago, so she was checking to see, well, where is he? She just loves the outside. Now she's Akita, Husky, and Chow. So, yeah. Those breeds, I believe, love it outside. They really like the cooler weather because they have a very thick coat. So then I sat down on the swing out here for a few minutes, and I was talking, and who knows what all I was talking about. Basically going over what Sandy and I, you know, the day that we'd had and how nice it was, and I don't know if this one, no, I think I had to start it up again. Anyway, I was talking about, Sandy and I were doing, talking about the Bible and the Roman Catholic Church and when it started, because I just recently realized that there was like 300 years before Christ died to the time the Roman Catholic Church started up. And it had never dawned on me that there was any kind of time delay between those two. For a short period of time, I was raised, I was part of the Catholic Church. But that gap, I always thought it was always there. Because they, you know, for several reasons. So anyway, we were talking about that gap. And that got us into a deep biblical discussion. And my sister is very much, she had been a Sunday school teacher for a while. So she had done a lot of, you know, deeper research and reading, and she knew a lot more than me, and she can still to this day quote the Bible, and she has a wealth of knowledge. We'll just put it like that. Excuse me. That's another JPEG. That's me on the swing talking. So, we were talking about different biblical things, and I had been talking to her about the difference that, you know, it never registered to me, and I'm finding there's a lot of hypocrisy in some of the bigger churches and stuff, and even to some of the little ones, because you really got to be careful who you listen to and who you follow, and how much of it you just believe totally. You just can't. You got to research stuff and check things out for yourself, especially in this day and age. So she was telling me this story that I had never heard of, where a donkey was talking. A guy was heading somewhere, and I'll just tell you a little bit about it, because I don't know the whole thing, so at some point I will share the whole thing. But the donkey talked. And I went, what? I hadn't heard that story before. So she sent me the thing, and I just have to look it up. And where did she say it was? She said it was in Numbers 22, 18 to 34. So I haven't read that yet for myself. So if you don't want to wait for me to do it, go ahead and look it up. Again, that's Numbers 22, 18 to 34. So that was pretty interesting to me. I thought that was pretty cool. You're going to see, you know, a what expression, and that's where I'm talking about, you know, her telling me this story. I think we can go ahead and go to the end, because I shared at the end. Now watch, I cut myself off talking. I can't hear it, so I don't think there's audio to it, and I'm not going to find out until I replay this whole thing. So we'll know more then. So at the end, I got up and I went I wanted to share more about, I almost said tramp, to share more about Sahara. And you can see, you know, there's a lot of repairs that need to be done, and better yard keeping. Jeff had cut a few trees and stuff down, and we're going through the process of making the pieces smaller so that we're going to have a bonfire next month. Not a big one. Just all my kids are pyromaniacs, especially the oldest one. And they get it from me because I like fires. You know, bonfires, sitting by the fire. We were Girl Scouts for a while when we were little. See, there's more wood that needs to be taken care of. This is our little fire pit. It's already got a bunch of stuff in it. And there's the pretty girl. There's my little pony. She's such a sweetheart. You know, if there's a lot of stuff going on, she's happy. If there's not a lot of stuff going on, she's happy. If absolutely nothing going on, she's happy. She'll come and let you know she has to do something. I think this is about where it ends. She loves it outside, and I think it's because of the breed that she is. But she's a doll baby. She, yeah, that's where I ended it. I believe that was all. I was actually going to make 2 videos, but condense it down into one, and I have to talk over everything, and I've got about an hour, and then I'm going to be leaving again. I don't know where she is right now, but I can see, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, at least 4 for cookies. She gets those big milk bone ones. She loves them. So that's the end of that. So I may be doing this again, who knows. So I'm going to close that out and close, if I can find it again, display, close that out. Nope, I didn't close it out. Okay. So how do I get rid of that? I go back to this screen. Okay. I don't know. Wishful thinking on my part, trying to do this. We'll see what happens. So we're going to leave it there for now. I don't know how this turned out. I may have to do it again, and if I do, you hear me say take 2 at some point. But I wanted to share a little bit of my excursion. It's one of the things I wanted to do when I first started this, was to be able to, you know, act like you're coming to visit me, or act like we're going to do this and we're going to go do that, and share with those who can't get out and do things. So that's why I went ahead and stumbled through this. It's a learning curve. Bear with me while I learn. So anyway, that's it for now. So until the next time we get together, please take care and God bless.